So Jordan was not having the greatest shooting night, and then he comes up and hits that incredible shot at the end. How did you know he was prepared for that moment?
Well, we just felt like they were going to press, and he can kind of be a one-man press break. And he, like you look at his three-point percentage, thus far it is pretty good. But that was obviously just kind of a broken play. I'm glad I didn't call a timeout. Even the end of some of those overtimes, I thought we got looks that we wanted without calling a timeout and playing in the flow. But we have to defensive rebound way better. I mean, the lack of rebounding is a concern, a huge concern. I probably sat Ezra too much in the second half. I thought when he came back in, he changed the game with playing with force. But we've got to have guys defensive rebound for sure.
Coach, congratulations on a crazy win. You really got nothing from your two centers. Jacob had a few rebounds, and 2 points. What do you do to fix the defensive rebound issue? Because it was huge tonight, and it's been a problem for the last few games.
Yeah, we're going to have to do more rebounding drills, and guys are going to have to rebound in traffic. It's really simple. We'll have two hands on the ball, and we don't squeeze it. And so toughness, rebounding in traffic has got to be something that we get way, way better at. Our guards have to rebound better. Rodney Rice has got to rebound the basketball better, plain and simple. Easter comes in the game, and he has 6 defensive rebounds. And so that's why Jerry played 32 minutes, because he had 8 rebounds. We cannot have guys playing 51 minutes and having 1 defensive rebound, because you can look at the other guards on the other side of the floor and add up their defensive rebounds. So, number 3 had 10 defensive rebounds for them at 5'10". So we got a defensive rebound at center, power forward, off guard, point guard. Everyone's got a defensive rebound. Really, Chad and Jerry, were the 2 guys that I thought rebounded the way that they need to.
Hi, Coach. Heading into tonight's matchup, did you expect it to be as intense as it did get?
Yes. Okay. Yep. I watched. It's a good example of travel, and their first 2 games they didn't play very good on this road trip. Then you get used to the time zone. Same thing happens in the NBA, and then you get used to the time zone. They go down to San Diego State and they win, which is why I have voiced an opinion in the Big Ten that we need to have more than 2-game road trips cross country. Do what the NHL does, do what the NBA does, have extended road trips. And I think Troy is the greatest example, because they came out here for 4 games, and games 3 and 4 were their 2 best games. Games 1 and 2 were a struggle. And that's what happens when we make those long-distance trips. And when they're 2 games, well, if Troy only came out here for 2 games, it's a little bit different than what happened when they played 4 and they are used to the time zone.
How can you prep your guys heading into the Maui Invitational next week?
I've I've coached in Maui. It's an intense environment. Games will be sold out. It's loud. It's in a compact, unique arena, and you've got to be able to play through high-pressure situations because of the TV network that covers it. It's not going to be hard to find this game. You're going to know what station we're on, and we've got to be ready to step up to the challenge.
Coach, your team played for 3 hours tonight and pulled out an incredible win. What did you learn about this group in a game that demanded so much toughness and adversity?
Yeah, it was from a spectator standpoint, it was a great game. The people that were here, not many left. I thought it was as enthusiastic as we've had in this building, obviously, because it's 3 overtimes. So from a spectator and a TV standpoint, it's probably great to watch and super, super entertaining. I'm more worried, we didn't go celebrate in the locker room. We got to get better. So I'm concerned. I want to get better. I want to improve. but we won the game, and now we go to Maui, with a win. To lose this game and go to Maui would have been devastating. To have to go there for the 3 games that we play there.
Can you talk a little bit about Chad's overall performance? Because he seemed to have a tremendous stat line across the board.
Yeah, I thought, playing him at some point, Rich, is like, it's probably a little bit different for him. I don't know what he'll say, but I think it's really good for his development in the future of his career to be able to have video, people to evaluate him, seeing him play as a ball handler and pick and roll and be a decision maker. And his block shots tonight, his defensive rebounding, his foul shooting, all those things were a high level. We need him to block out better. But he stuffed the stat sheet for sure.
Any other questions?
Okay. Number 11 from Troy, shot a lot of points, seemed to give you guys some trouble. What was the biggest challenge with him?
Well, he's a unique player because, number one, he's got really good size. He's got really good width. He's strong. He knows how to draw free throws attempted. And he's a right-handed player that predominantly dribble drives left. So that's a unique thing for a defender who's guarding a right-hander to know that he loves to go left. So it's hard to simulate that in practice. But he's a really good player. Like, he's strong. He knows how to lean his body into you. So yeah, he's a handful to guard. I mean, that's going to be an NCAA tournament team. If not, I'd be shocked if they don't win the Sun Belt. I know they were projected 4th, but their coach does a great job, and I'd be utterly shocked. And one of the things that I am, not that we got to get better, but we did control, the game for 33 minutes. When you look at, in football, it's time of possession or whatever. And we did lead for 33, and they led for 15 minutes of the game. It wasn't like, we hit a shot at the end and didn't have some leads. There were some times that we could have closed this game out, twice with free throws, once with the defensive stop, and we just came up short in all those areas.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Congratulations to you both on at least a hard-fought win. Jordan, can you walk us through the last, 15 seconds or so, what it looked like from your perspective?
Oh, yeah. So I seen one of the Troy players just lob the ball to the other player, and then I seen Rodney. So I just knew Rodney was going to be able to get the ball. And then I just went to the open spot on the court, seeing it was like 3 seconds left when I caught the ball, and I just shot the ball, and it just went in.
Had a 30-piece tonight. How did you feel, especially with your parents being here and surprising you?
It was extremely special, my family just surprised me. They just came from the DR, so I'm in layup line, so it was really exciting, being able to see them here. And it was funny because me and my big brother was talking about it. I'm like, I've been here in college for a long time. I never had a 30 ball, so this is really exciting, being able to accomplish that with my family here.
Chad, you missed one free throw tonight, and it turned out to be, sorry to mention it, but it turned out to be kind of a pivotal moment. So were you able to quickly move on to that, or was that something that kind of motivated you throughout the rest of the game?
Free throws is my one thing that I really take pride the most. I'm missing that one. I'm always going to be hard on myself, but the guys help me. We'll be hard about those little things after the game is over. So because of the guys, I was being able to, move forward.
Chad, you've broken your career points in a game twice in 4 games at USC. What's allowed you to elevate your scoring here at USC to score at such a high rate?
The guys and the coaches, they put me in great position to be able to score, and the way they believe in me and, give me that trust to, help them, elevate their own game. That's helped me elevate my own game. So just thanks to the guys for getting me wide open shots and, just being locked in, putting that extra work in every day with my brother and with the guys and, being able to accomplish good things this year.
Chad, you looked at Eric Musselman in the second overtime, and you told him, "I got this," and you proceeded to make a few jumpers and keep the lead. What's that confidence like? In the trust in your team for you to take over in these games.
I say I've been working. Most of the shots that I hit, I work those shots every day. Even though it might look bad shots, but coach sees that I'll be putting in that work. Those are sad shots, but just confidence of the reps, and once again my teammates just being on my ear, like you're gonna hit the next shot, so just keep shooting. So having a coaching staff and some guys like that, you're gonna come in there and not really think about scoring much, just let the game flow. Next thing you know, boy had 34.
And then Jordan, you didn't come in. You left the game in the third quarter, late in the third quarter, and you didn't come into the the final minute and some change.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to get the confidence of your coaches and have Coach Musselman trust you enough to come in the game and pull through and end up being a hero here?
I would just say reps, like 3-point reps after practice, and I just do that every day, and I'm sure he sees it, and he just it clicks, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity that he gave me, and it went through good.
Jordan, what was going through your mind when you put that shot up?
Okay. So when I was shooting the ball, I was like, dang, it's over with. I thought he was going to tip it, or I thought I was just going to hit all backboard, but God came through, and I'm just thankful. We got the win.
Have you ever had a moment like that in college before, in a game, or no?
In college, not to throw my man under the bus, but my freshman year we played we played Auburn. We got the win, and it was a court storm, so I would say that was pretty memorable.
Which one was better? Was it that one or this one?
I would say the shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just describe the fight and intensity of this team to push the game to a third overtime.
To me, we shouldn't even be in that position, but Troy's a good basketball team, and then we just stayed connected through adversity, but we didn't fold on each other. So, and then we just came out with the win.
Adding to that, I'm glad the guys didn't give up. We knew from coaches that they was gonna come ready to play, even though they played 4 games in 6 days, something like that, or 8 days. And the guys, we kind of came in, started the game a little slow, but thankfully we never quit, and thankfully we came out with the dub too. So.
Jordan, you just mentioned that, you guys shouldn't have been in that position. How do you kind of digest this win that was so exciting, but also revealed some things that you need to work on too?
Some things we need to work on is offensive rebounding. We know down in Maui it's going to be a battle every single game. So if we just get the little things down pat, we'll be good in Maui.
The team's really struggled on the defensive boards tonight, and that's been an issue, I guess, in all the games. What do you need to do? Because you can't lose that, the rebound margin by that much.
To be honest, we just got to take more pride when it comes to rebounding. We a lot when guys shoot the ball, we staring at the ball a lot instead of trying to go box out and stuff like that. So, just take more pride and be more aware of not, just watching the ball, thinking that one of our other guys gonna rebound, and take more pride and try to go get the rebound ourselves. So, I know coach is gonna implement a couple drills this week about that. So,
Appreciate y'all.